Okay, now get ready for the big one. I've been of the mind. I don't fully share what I do all the time. What I do is acupuncture, what I do is coaching, what I do is healing, what I do is help people to increase their elevation. And I also get people out of pain all the time. That's the acupuncture part, and that's how the coaching came into being. This is not the video to go deeply into it, but the mind, body, and spirit are fully and completely connected. The mind stores, and the spirit stores information in the body. The body is reflective of the other planes. So what that means is our minds, when you start getting really stressed, you feel your body tighten because you have increasing thoughts. The thoughts increase when our faith and knowing of the benevolence and security and abundance of this plane are in doubt, and we want to come up with every possible solution to get it to let go. Now, here's where the really cute part is. We store our attention in the body. Whether or not you choose to believe me on this, again, that'll be a different video. This is not my focus, because what's even more important is what creates the most tension is lies. Not because they're good or bad. We'll just take the impartial view of it being information. But because the most common lies are the lies we tell ourselves. It's like, you want to become more like a certain person. You want to be a certain person so people are attracted to or like you. Well, here's the real deal. Who are they liking? And how do you know they won't like you if you're authentic? We could see through a phony. We all know it. Yet we want to become phony so people like us. That doesn't work. We want to become phony because we are afraid of who we are, because we don't accept who we are. As we begin to accept and embrace who we are, and at the core of us is truth, divinity, and love. So yeah, hop on that horse, because your true self is who you are, not the person you think you want to play on TV. And the more you push yourself out of who you are and into who you think you should be, the more alienated from yourself you become, and the more tension has to be held in your body. Lies of all kinds involve stories that we have to keep retelling ourselves. So there's a ton of mental data that has to be constantly maintained in the body to keep the lie going. And then there's the stories associated, etc., etc. So in terms of, worries take up a ton of space, blah, blah, blah. But the most important ones to address initially and throughout is finding and increasing the awareness of the lies we tell ourselves, and by proxy, the ones that we tell others. I hope this really helps us. I've followed a ton of spiritual teachers. Nobody's told me this information. These are downloads I've been getting lately. This is a particularly powerful one because it hits right there where we feel it. This hits where we're poisoning ourselves. So, love you guys. Keep in touch.